Hi, this is Pit at 3 Point. I'm going to show you a project that we probably won't release, but you might want to talk to your programmers and have them write an implementation of this, because it's very cool. This is 3D Studio Max. This model has materials assigned, but as you can see it's plain at the moment. Below the monitor there I got a standard off-the-shelf MIDI controller. You can get these things cheaply. They're made for music production, but you can use them for anything. Now I control the colors by twisting the knobs. There's no special mode for this. I can do it literally anytime. All I gotta do is point the mouse cursor at something and move the controllers. When I put this together, I figured it would be a fun, gimmicky kind of thing, but now I'll never be able to go back. There's a reason why people like professional color graders for movies use hardware controllers. There's hue, saturation, and value controllers. I can also control reflective properties. So you can tell that there's energy conservation going on here. This is a standard 3ds multi-material, by the way. Now I definitely find that the speed, precision, and ease of use with the controller is so superior to handling things with the on-screen UI. To edit the material in Max, you first have to bring up the material editor, and then you gotta find the correct material. And then you gotta find the correct sub-material within that material, and you have to go into it. And then you discover that you picked the wrong one and gotta go out, and you gotta find the correct one, go into that sub-material. And you gotta click, say the diffuse swatch, and then you get a color picker, and then you gotta slide the controls for the color picker around, and then you gotta close the color picker and pick whatever else you wanna work on. And of course, if you want to change material entirely, then you have to go all the way back and find that material and the right sub-material again. And you want to switch back to the previous, and it just goes on. There's a million clicks just to do these very simple things. I can load, diffuse, and specular values and paste them. Now remember that this works on whichever material I have under the cursor. I don't actually have to select anything. Now, every knob here is in use. There's metalness controls, scene ambient controls, and several of the knobs control multiple parameters simultaneously. Even just using one hand, I can control two knobs at the same time, making it ridiculously fast and easy to get the result that I want. The code also automates the specular color according to whether I want a metallic look or not, something which can be a pain to do manually with the standard 3ds Max material. The second I spot something, I can tweak it immediately. This scene uses standard 3ds Max materials, multi-material in this case. But you can hook this up to anything, of course, a custom shader if you will. So here's another object. Let's wait for this guy to finish noodling. Okay, colors. And opacity controls. I showed you this stuff with colors because it's the easiest way to demonstrate the capabilities of the hardware controller. But now we get to the real meat, which is modeling. I'm actually using this to model. I see a chamfer and another knob to control the chamfer segments. And just like adjusting the colors, this works at any point. You can change your selections while you're tweaking. Here we have extrusions, edge extrusions. You'll notice that in this implementation, both the extrusions and the chamfer use the same width. Just makes things easier. But like with anything, you create whatever interface you see fit to the hardware, and there's no end to the things that you can do. I'm doing a lot of my work off of the hardware controller these days. And that's it. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Do something with it.